Welcome to our deep dive into the causes and consequences of World War I. This monumental conflict reshaped the world in ways that are still felt today. It was a clash of empires, ideologies, and a conflagration that consumed millions of lives. To grasp World War I, we need to rewind to the decades leading up to 1914. Europe was a powder keg, primed for ignition with militarism as a key spark. Every major power was obsessed with building bigger armies and navies. Germany and Great Britain were locked in a fierce naval race, each determined to rule the waves. Europe's great powers entangled themselves in a complex web of alliances. The Triple Entente, France, Russia and Great Britain, the Triple Alliance Germany, Austria, Hungary and Italy. These ironclad pacts obligated nations to defend each other, turning local conflicts into global wars. Fueling the fire was imperialism. European powers, driven by a thirst for resources, had spent centuries carving up the globe into colonies. This scramble for empire created a world riddled with tension and rivalry on an international scale. The Balkan tinderbox nationalism and ethnic conflict. The Balkans were a melting pot of ethnicities and religions, all vying for independence or dominance. This volatile mix created a tinderbox in the heart of Europe, just waiting for a spark. Sarajevo, the shot heard around the world. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie were assassinated by Gavrilo Princip, a Serbian nationalist. This assassination set in motion a chain reaction that would quickly spiral out of control. The descent into madness, July 1914. Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Russia mobilized its troops, prompting Germany to declare war on Russia and France. Germany invaded neutral Belgium, leading Britain to declare war on Germany. Within a month, the great powers of Europe were at war. The nightmare unleashed. Total war and global carnage. World War I was a total war, mobilizing entire societies for the war effort. Trench warfare became the norm, with millions of soldiers locked in a deadly stalemate. A world transformed, empires crumble, new nations rise. The war triggered revolutions, famines and toppled empires, redrawing the map of Europe. The Romanov dynasty in Russia collapsed, and the Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman empires disintegrated. A Carthaginian peace, the Treaty of Versailles and its legacy. The Treaty of Versailles, particularly its harsh treatment of Germany, had far-reaching consequences. The treaty sowed the seeds of resentment and instability, contributing to the rise of extremism and another global conflict. From the ashes, the rise of communism and fascism. The devastation of the war created fertile ground for radical ideologies like communism and fascism. In nations like Italy and Germany, wounded national pride and economic hardship fueled the rise of fascist movements. A flawed experiment, the League of Nations. The League of Nations, established to prevent future wars, was plagued by weaknesses. Its failure to prevent the Second World War tragically demonstrated its limitations. The echoes of war. World War I reshaped global politics, economies and societies, influencing the world we live in today. Understanding the causes and consequences of World War I is essential for navigating the complexities of our world.